Welcome to the World United. Today we are going to understand what is meant by we are one. How can we all can be one? Before we try to understand how exactly we should understand this idea of we are one, the concept of we are one, let us try to throw light on how exactly the human beings are thinking and the mankind has become a prey to the consciousness of discrimination. Once the humans started living as communities, living together as societies and colonies, the elements of comparison and competition have come into existence. The elements of discrimination and divisions came into existence. It all started with the idea of how different I am with you, how different you are from me. Instead of thinking in terms of how similar we are all with each other, we always have started thinking in terms of how different I am with you. So the disease of divisive consciousness started with discrimination and discretion, and the differences started. The differences turned into divisions, so much so that divisive consciousness has become the most common malady of entire problems of mankind. And it has reached such a giant proportion that everybody started thinking in their own small cocoons. They started thinking in terms from their own small personal cages. The time has come for every human being to awaken from within. Awakening from within is called as unity consciousness. The consciousness which is fragmented inside, the consciousness which is divided inside, has to be aligned into one now, has to understood as one now. The wakeful consciousness, the sleep consciousness, and the dream consciousness, all these three need to turn into one. In Vedas, in Mandukya Upanishad, the stanza goes like this: Ekatma Pratyayasaram. All these three consciousness, wakeful, sleep and dream consciousness, need to be one. Ekatma Pratyayasaram. The essence of this combined consciousness is Shivam, that which is wonderful, that which is beautiful, that which is magnificent. Advaita, there is no two here. You and I are not separate. You and I are one. Satyam, this is the truth. Ekatma Pratyayasaram. Shivam, Satyam, Advaitam. Chaturtha Manyante, there is nothing called as the fourth one. The fourth one, so-called thru consciousness, is nothing but the combination of these three. Ekatma Pratyayasaram, Satyam, Shivam, Advaitam, Chaturtha Manyante, Sa Atma Savigneyaha. So this is the meaning of combining all the three states of consciousness, so that the combined state turns into something called as unity consciousness or meditative consciousness within at individual level. And when it is reflected outside, when it is projected outside from man to mankind, the unity consciousness acquires a larger proportion. So the World United is aiming at creating, encouraging, igniting the unity consciousness within and without. So unity without comes with working together. When all these people who are awakened come together, work together, think together, and becomes one voice of the world, imagine the proportion of energy, the size of energy rise, the consciousness rise in the world. This is going to be the historical quantum leap of consciousness, and that is what we are aiming at through all the global transformation festivals happening country-wise, all the state and provincial level activities called as VR1 summits. So thank you very much and best wishes to each one of you.